Chat, this is Selaco, which I played a little bit. I've been very, very excited about this because I played this for like a Steam Next Fest. And this has been like seriously getting rave reviews from people. Unfortunately, the game is not responding. All right. It is not that Alt-Tab friendly. Oh, that might be it, because I Alt-Tabbed out for volume purposes. Oh, that was exactly it. Okay, great. So yeah, this was made in GZ Doom, and I've played... Was that? Hawk UI. Good company name. Yeah, this game was made in GZ Doom, and it is very, from what I understand of it, and what I remember of it, the level of detail of, like, just stuff that you can do is insane. Ridiculous setting. I'll just go for Ultra. You know what? We'll start as is. Now, what I might do is I might play this on stream this one time, and then if I end up liking it, chat, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna probably do pre-record. So, fresh start. Extra challenge, old school approach. I love all the options. I'm just gonna do fresh start. Or none of this. Just start game, right? Oh, these are just mutators, so I don't need any of these. Okay. No, we want to do as basic as possible here, I think. There is a streamer mode setting that makes the game a bit more bitrate friendly. Really? Tinnitus effect. Wow. Where is that? I don't know. It's in graphic settings on the main menu. Was it main? Oh boy. All right. Turn off film grain. It helps with bitrate as well. Disabled film grain, reduced screen shake, slight decrease in contrast, bloom effects reduced, disables crunchy mode to avoid compression issues. Sure, we'll give it a shot and see. Maybe maybe it won't work out, but I mean it's worth a shot. I might want to lower the sensitivity just a little bit. That should be fine. The Selaco is the name of the... Wow. The Selaco is the name of the ship from Aliens. Let me just put the master volume down a little bit. That's the Nostromo. Well, Nostromo is Alien. Isn't the Selaco aliens, or do I have it wrong? Boing. Selaco is from Aliens. It's spelled differently. My immediate parallel is Dead Space. Obviously Doom. I mean, this is made in GZ Doom, but, you know, I just... The first thought I had was Dead Space. But yeah, it's kind of amazing that GZ Doom can be modded the way it is, and I didn't, like, know how powerful an engine it could be until I started doing my Getting Doom With It segments, and I remember seeing some stuff that was just like, wait, how is that Doom? Well, again, how is that Doom is a little different than how is that GZ Doom? Dr. Jones! You can mantle with space, okay. I did watch the new Alien Romulus trailer. Yes. I gotta be honest, chat. Looks like crap. No, it looks kind of awesome. From what I understand, how do you say, Fede Alvarez, I believe is the director, said that they're gonna go for the approach of the first half of the movie is gonna be closer to Alien, and then the second half is gonna be closer to Aliens. Because, I mean, those are the two most... Whoa. The two most, like, bestest Alien films. And, I'm down for that. The trailer looked good, the lighting was great, the shots looked good. Everything kind of made me optimistic. Oh, God. We'll talk about it in a minute. Just want to live here. I guess we talk about it now. Yeah, it looked very encouraging. And again, going for a tonal shift can work. I mean, look at From Dusk Till Dawn, and that's not even that great of a movie, but I feel like it pulls off that tonal shift really nicely. And going between the two styles of Alien and Aliens is definitely possible. But I hate to say this, chat, I'm just kind of happy Ridley Scott isn't directing it. And I love Ridley Scott. I love him, but, you know, Alien Covenant was just kind of more of the same. There we go. Someone said, is abiotic factor RIP? Again, just schedules not lining up. Is there a melee? Oh, it's Q. Is the volume okay, chat? Oh my god, I'm almost dead. You cannot just run into an enemy's face and expect the best. What does caps lock do? That is your objectives. That is everything. I like that you can just, like, hop on the table and grab a hot dog. See, I have, a couple rules from me reviewing games as a professional reviewer, as you can tell I am. Is coiled shit in the toilet. And, being able to eat hot dogs. Petting the dog is optional. I don't really mind if that's not in the game. But the other two things are definitely needed. Very important. Money? Look at all these little interactive things. Like, just everything seems interactive. Time to take... Chat, I don't see any coil. Duke Nukem. Yeah, Duke Nukem pioneered, like, interactables. When I first played the Duke Nukem demo, like, because I didn't actually own the game for years, but I played the demo a lot. Most of the time it was me just fucking around in the first couple levels, looking for things I could interact with, and being like, wow, this is cool. You can press buttons. It's like an MRI machine. Case in point. Just press buttons. Activate MRI. Did you plan on checking out Duck Detective? Maybe, maybe not. If I end up in the future with a little extra time, I would play it, but I don't... You know, it's got a duck. As much as I like ducks, I think trying to keep up with every duck game that comes out is going to be, like, very, very difficult for me. There's actually even another duck game coming out soon that looks really cool, too. So there's a lot of duck content. Have you ever played Alien Isolation? I've talked about it a little bit. I love Alien. Why haven't I played Alien Isolation? From what I've seen of the game, I've watched playthroughs of it, not full, but a decent chunk. Too long. I hate to say it, it's just too long. And I know after a while, a game like that, and like being 20 hours, I'm just gonna end up getting, like, very bored. As much as I love the Alien setting, and I know, chat, you know, people love that game. I know I would love it. A lot of it. But, you know, the perfect length for a horror game like this, for me, at least, is like the Amnesia, the most recent one, the Bunker. Like 6 hours. Perfect game length for that kind of game. Loved it. Crow Country is perfect length. I've heard good things about Crow Country, and I might check that out at some point in the near future, or if not, around Spooktober. Oh my god. Well, I guess we gotta do manual saves, huh?
About 10 minutes ago, massive explosive rock hit Selaco's most popular workout spot. The number of casualties is still unknown. Sort of attack.
F6 is quick save. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Everything I did is just gone now. So this game doesn't have checkpoints? It has autosaves in certain areas. Okay. So will we... Got this. Alright. There's only one thing I really want to get, that's secret. Otherwise, I'm just gonna try to go fast. Game is cool so far, but yeah, that I gotta remember to save. I forget. And I don't always know which games have, like, auto or manual saves, you know? Holy shit. Any plans for Nightmare Cart? I think, chat, once again, this happens every time there's a video game discussion of, like, Vinny, will you play? I end up getting every game that has come out in the past 2 months, someone wants me to play, and I just can't keep up. So, I'll just play Pong. I could play Pong. Alright, at least I've got this thing. That's all I really wanted. I want that secret. Credits. Okay, we're doing the manual saves now, chat. I'm feeling like... You know, for a game like this, I always need, like, one death to make sure that I don't forget to save. Without that one gut-wrenching death, I just don't do it. Yes. Hang on, chat, 1 second. Okay. Yes. So, it's funny because I was watching a little documentary about Alien 3. And I know this isn't, the only alien thing about it is spaceship and gun. So far, there's no aliens. I think there are. I don't remember 100%, but... Alien 3 is one of those frustrating movies that I watch, like, once every 10 years. And, I really wish Fincher was able to, like, kind of do the movie the way he wanted to. Because there's so many good ideas, it just doesn't completely pan out. Got data. You can now use your wrist codex. It's an information tool. 1432. Okay. I remember when Doom 3 let you do that. Like, fuck with keypads. And I was like, whoa, that was another moment, like a Duke Nukem type moment. Dawn's suit. Oh, Captain Suit. Roaring Cricket weapon. Slide ability, dash ability. Nice! I love a good pistol in a video game, chat. I absolutely love using pistols. And I want pistols to remain useful throughout the whole game. They aren't always, but when they are, I'm happy. Jump while sliding to drop kick. Oh, nice, nice, okay. I want to use the pistol and see if it's any good. Oh, yeah. That's a good pistol, chat. It's like a precision weapon more than anything, too, and it's very powerful for headshots. Jeez. Credits. I know you can upgrade weapons and shit. Nice Dunder Mifflin mug. You see they're making an Office, like, sequel TV show called The Paper? The Paper.
Republic credits won't do you any good here, so get your shit out of here and get the fuck out of my store, huh?
Yeah, they're making something called The Paper. I think it's about, like, a dying newspaper. But it is involving Dunder Mifflin in some way? I don't really know. If you ask me, The Office was lightning in a bottle. So, I mean, I'm open to watching it if it's not poop, but, Anybody want some coffee? Dusk. Or oh, yes. So you can do a slide kick, but you have a meter. But you can do that, and that's pretty cool. Man, those headshots. So I saw there's actually someone made a mod where the blood is white. You know, like robot fluid from the Alien franchise, chat. That's right. I like that brain dude. Brain dude's cool. See, moments like this is where you have to scrounge around for whatever hot dog or hamburger is left around on the table. Slide kick, then regular melee for combo. Got it. Let's get that little extra boost of health. It's the difference between life and death, chat. When you're in space, no one can hear you speen. Good chunky combat. Save denied? Oh, you can't just save, like, even, like, when you're, you know, out of combat. You have to make sure that you're, like, totally safe, I guess. Whoa! Oh, it shows you where the grenade's gonna be. That's helpful. Yeah, I can, like, just feel this game's level of polish. Like, everything has been, like, finely dined. Everything's, like, nicely tuned. Interesting. You see that, chat? Secrets everywhere. Gotta keep your eyes open for secrets. And, like, most of you know this if you've watched me play, like, an old school FPS, boomer shooter, retro FPS, whatever. I am rotten at finding secrets. I like how chat is tied between that's me or no, that's Germa. That doctor. Holy shit.
See someone acting suspicious? Please report their activity to your local A security agent.
Sus. This guy is Sus. Dr. Sus. Grenade. Gotta be a way in there. How does one get in there? Go through fire escape? I don't think so. You can throw fire extinguishers onto people? Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a big bag of money in there, so I would like to get in there. I don't know, chat. Any suggestions? Am I missing something? You know, I might have to just go around. Let's keep moving. Maybe I'll find it. I enjoy, like, large ships with habitats. One of the reasons I love Dead Space so much. Like, here's this giant, like, space station or ship, and it has all of the things you would want on it. I like just exploring a spaceship. And that pizza was phenomenally detailed. So listen, there may not be coiled shit, but this game passes the pizza test like 150%. Okay, you don't want to waste pistol ammo. So this pistol is like more of a magnum than it is just your, you know, run-of-the-mill, like, first starter weapon, like, throwaway pistol. Maybe not as powerful as a magnum, but it's still quite good. Yes! Who the hell's this guy? I heard about the enemies having like a good mix between like classic FPS enemies and more modern first-person shooter enemies, like the way they have, like, you know, they have tactics. I want to wear the party hat. What do you mean bucket? Huh. So this isn't... Is this a spaceship or what? It looks like a city. You'll find out. You're in a hospital? That seems like... Oh. Well. You know, it definitely has the retro appeal. That's for sure. Interview with Dawn? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh. That's me. Revenant bus. That's wonderful. Need some coil. If we go this way, we might loop back around to that secret. I found a gray alien, chat. And Pyramid Head, what? That was J.C. Denton. I'm just gonna play the whole game like this. Is this acceptable, chat? This was in the demo, right? For Next Fest? This area? I mean, I barely remember the game. I played it, and, you know, it's been a while. This zone is fully redone from the demo. That sounds about right. Oh, I need a card. Hey, what? Boomer Shooter fans eating good lately. I learned that from Zelda. Oh. Wait, why would I do that? Felt so clever for a second. Shaft. So you were the one who was called Shaft. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I think this is fine. What button was the, caps lock? Sounded like Turok a tiny bit in the water. You know, it's funny. As soon as I went in the water, I heard the Turok music. More games need their own, like, water music. Chat, I think this is progress. Wait, maybe? Well, I missed those credits. Probably missed a couple other things. I missed that cabinet, too. I'm going back, chat. I'm sorry. My brain won't let me continue unless I get what's in that cabinet. Missed the cum room. What are you talking about? The cum room. You're like the fourth person. Did you forget from the demo? Yeah, I forgot from the demo. I don't tend to remember cum rooms. You can go back to any level. It's all connected. All right. It's like the back rooms, but yeah, just a lot more fucking gross. That's fine. If you can go back, then I'll just continue on. Shotgun. One of my coworkers today asked me if I was Italian because I asked him how he was doing. What? That's all it takes? How are you doing? Did you say it like that? Did you say it like that?
Generator back online.
Camera feeds always point at something that might be of interest. Banana. Oh, there's a fucking banana in there. That's interesting. I was watching some YouTube channel of they were doing like a Beatle quiz of like you can play 1 second of any Beatles song and they'll guess it, right? And they were like versing each other, two YouTubers. And if you failed, you had to eat a whole banana, skin and all. I know that's like a weird sentence that I just said. Like pretty much everything I just said is bizarre there, but yeah, they ate the banana. Just, like, straight up. Apparently it's not as bad as it seems. Would you do that? I would eat a banana with the skin if it was for, like, a challenge. But I'd want to get paid in beetle bucks. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. Don't mind me. Just trying to be thorough. Thorough. I like that there's a noise for when you're out of ammo and you switch to a weapon.
Security clearance denied.
Chad, I could also, the 1 second of Beatles song thing, I could probably also do pretty well. I wouldn't get all of them, but I would do it. I think Jack White did it one time too. He did really well. It's like, that's like kind of my useless pool of knowledge is, yeah, you could play 1 second. Prove it. I don't know how to prove it. It's a good segment idea. I mean, for who? For like 5 people? I would try it. I just don't know how to make something like that happen. There's literally a website for it? What's the website? Someone said I would be embarrassed to admit that. Dog, you're watching a Vinesauce stream. And that's what you're embarrassed about? Someone said literally, what's wrong with Vine Sauce? IBS. Not me. I'm actually doing pretty good. But I mean, like, the stream itself is IBS. So yeah, what's that website? Your enemies become stronger, gaining access to new abilities. Refer to your codex to find all buffs. Oh, passcode is 54 meatspin.com. Okay. 5478. I see what people are posting for the websites. Get yourselves some new websites, chat. You're using the same site from 20 years ago. You're the Lemon Party? Really? As if I wasn't leaving lemonparty.com on people's laptops in college 20 years ago. Can't see shit? Hang on. 1 second Beatles song. Here we go. I Me Mine. It's George Harrison song from Let It Be. Help from the album Help. While My Guitar Gently Weeps from the White Album. I Wanna Be Your Man. I forget what album that's on. It's Ringo. I've Just Seen a Face. That's Paul. Show or your... I'm not... Go to the website. It's just a YouTube video. It's just 1 second Beatles.
Quiet.
She's Leaving Home from Sgt. Pepper. When I'm 64, Sgt. Pepper. Good Day Sunshine from Revolver. Across the Universe from Let It Be. Norwegian Wood from Rubber Soul. Hey Bulldog from the Yellow Submarine soundtrack. Dr. Robert from Revolver. Oh, fuck. That is I Am the Walrus, the middle section. That is the middle section of I Am the Walrus from Magical Mystery Tour. Oh, I know this one. Hang on, I gotta rewind it. Fuck. Listen. Do you want to know a secret? That's the one. Taxman from Revolver. Oh Darlin' from Abbey Road. The Long and Winding Road, Let It Be. What was that one? Oh god, that one I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's Strawberry Fields. Nothing to Get Hung About, Strawberry Fields. Sorry, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What was that? Julia. Dear Prudence, White Album. Please Don't Be Long. That's Blue Jay Way. No, wait. Ooh, what the fuck was that one? I think Please Don't Be Long is Blue Jay Way. That. Mr. Moonlight? Oh, Mother Nature's Son from the White Album. I love that song. Dig a Pony from Let It Be. Funny Paper. That's the medley on Abbey Road. Birthday from White Album. Yep, that's Birthday. Helter Skelter, White Album. Yellow Submarine. Ugh, God, Maxwell Silverhammer. Don't like that one very much. Girl, than to be with another man. I'd rather see you What's the name of that song? Better Run for Your Life is the name of that one. I think this one is... Let's all get up and dance to a song your mother should know. I'm looking through you. Penny Lane. That is Mr. Kite, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. What the hell's the name of the song? Would I dance with another? Saw her standing there. That one is She's So Heavy. Eleanor Rigby. 8 Days a Week. The End. And that's it. That was all of them. You can check, but I'm right. Yeah, this is a problem, I know. To be fair, a lot of Beatles songs are very distinct. Whether or not you believe that, chat members that don't listen to Beatle. And I feel like if you ended up like growing up with their albums, it wouldn't be a stretch to be able to do that. Anyway. That's me with Radiohead, says a chat member. That could also be me with Radiohead, if I can be honest. I have a couple bands. Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, Beatle, Radiohead. Lately, REM. Red Vodka. I could do that with my own songs, yeah. Nirvana, I could do that with. Stone Temple Pilots, probably. Not Queens of the Stone Age. I've missed. Yeah, post Physical Graffiti, I could do that with Zeppelin, yeah. Here's a Radiohead one, if you want to prove it. Oh god, it's just going to end up being... This is, Kid A. That's, Nice Dream. Yeah, it's Nice Dream. Okay, this one actually plays the songs afterwards, so that's a problem. That was, and I heard it through that, that's, Identikit. Okay. All I Need from Rain Rainbows. I'm in the middle. Pyramid Song? Codex from King of Limbs, yeah. Jump off the it's optimistic. You get the idea. I know that this is probably not what people wanted to come to this game to see or hear, so there will be timestamps, I'm sure, but maybe in the future I'll do another one of these as its own segment. And, you know, I mean, there's going to be plenty of songs I get wrong. There's going to be plenty of bands I don't have a complete set of knowledge for, but it's fun. I liked it. It was fun to guess. And these bands do mean a lot to me, so it's nice to, you know, see how much I've listened to them over the years. You should do a buzz-in with a competitor. So that was what the video I was mentioning, where they ate the banana with the skin. That's how this all started, was a buzz-in. Okay, very nice. But yes, back to the game. Back to the bones. Do it with MJ noises. Have Mike be the competitor. I don't think Mike knows the songs that well. I think this is a uniquely me problem. True. Well, I mean, that's why I call it a me problem. I don't think he knows the Beatles to that level of mental illness. Yeah. I might be able to do that with Beck too. I kind of love that a lot of those albums of his. Why would I do that? This is a good shotgun so far. Oh my god, that... Okay. Yeah, good shotgun. Good chunk. What's going on? That's what's going on. Let's go ahead and save, shall we? Oh, save denied. I mean, the system makes perfect sense. That you have to, like, kill all current enemies before you can save. That's like a tactic I've used in so many retro FPS games that just kind of... I mean, it becomes its own style of gameplay, but I don't know if I love it. Just saving in the middle of, like, every 2 enemies killed. Music is great. Yeah, this is awesome. You have a sideways dash? Oh, you do have a sideways dash. That's so fucking good. Um... Hmm. Five, 4, 7, 8, maybe? Oh, you get locked out and you take damage. That was the System Shock code, wasn't it? I know you can upgrade your weapons, I just haven't seen where yet. Look carefully in the room with the keypad. Well, I saw that. I saw 4, 5, 3, 2. I tried that. That didn't work. I typed it wrong? 4, 5, 3, 2. Really? Oh. Who the fuck puts their passcode up on the wall? Oh, that's a good upgrade. Someone just said grandmas. All right. Yeah, this music, I know I said it a couple times, but it's real good. Exactly the type of thing I want to hear in a game like this. Oh, I'm really low on ammo for the shotgun. Oops. Shit. I'd want to get the permanent upgrade. That was bad. In this level, there's a blow-upable wall that has a really good secret. Okay, good to know. I was trying to find a blow-upable wall earlier, and I didn't find a good one. Blow-upable, yeah. If you see a blow-upable wall, let me know. Also, hang on one sec. Wait, what? What is that? You just saw it in that hallway. This game does not alt-tab very nicely. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe. I don't have a grenade, though. Well, one grenade would be great. Someone just said, what the fuck is this emote? Oh, you've never seen Dixie Kong eat a sock? Chat, that is a very useful emote. You can use that for many occasions. Birthdays, bar mitzvahs. You can use it for confirmations. You can use it for funerals. No, not baptisms. You actually get arrested if you use that for a baptism. Well, I think this is... Wait, this isn't blow-upable, right? There's a fire extinguisher on the wall. Will that actually... Did it! Oh yeah, I remember this room now. How could I forget? Oh, it was a ghost! Oh, spooky ectoplasm ghost! What? Oh god, no, it's blowed! My wrestler character, Busta Bloodnut, was here. This is his room. He streams from here, chat.
Security clearance denied.
Wait, chat, how about this? Maybe this is the MRI. thing. How do you back out of this? Oh my god. There was another code written here somewhere. Five, 4, 7, 8. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh! Someone said, Vinny, you're always playing shit with a 3-syllable title. Always. Always. All games. Do you remember the one time people, this is for, you know, years ago, I don't know, this is for people who've been here for a while. There was like a chat member that was like, Vinny, stop sneezing. And I think I sneezed like twice in like a day. And they just kept like, people were complaining that I was sneezing too much, even though I wasn't. Oh. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be, I think. It's just a green screen room. Let's key out some nerds. This seems... What does this do? Seems like it might do something. It has multiple functions. I am fully functional. It blinks faster when you get closer to secrets. Eat every hamburger on the station. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to eat burg and drink mouthwash. Oh yeah, the McDanuge icons went away.
Looks like that is the matter.
Is it... Wait, Gianni? You're telling me... Wait. Are you telling me Gianni is doing a voice role in a first-person shooter? I don't believe it. Gianni. Yeah, I didn't even recognize Johnny right away there. So chat, you have a good ear for that stuff. Do you think if I played you 1 second of a voice actor, would you guess who it was? Okay, what song is this? Barev. What song is that, chat? Strawberry Field's very good. Okay, what about this one? Someone said... Tame Impala. Wow, you got it. How the fuck did you get that? I didn't even get the lyrics right. Okay, here's one. Rubber Band Man. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, how about this one? This is gonna be a little harder. Back to you! How about this? Okay, one more.
La.
Kermit? No, hang on.
La.
I'll extend it.
Let's go down.
Wow, no one got it. That's crazy. All right, yeah, well, one person got it. Coldplay. I was attempting Clocks by Coldplay, but it just sounded like Kermit. Find exit. So I have to find an exit. I'm a little confused. How is that Coldplay?
Let's go down the ticking clocks.
Security clearance denied.
Okay, you thought that was Anthony Kiedis. If I wanted to do a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, I would have done...
Got a rim job, libby dibby dim bob.
Vinny, my mom would kill you for that Coldplay slander. Man. I didn't even do anything that bad. I just sounded like Kermit.
Security clearance denied.
So chat, I don't know where the fuck to go. Pathfinder office. Interesting. Can't find a goddamn path, so... Conan's latest podcast with Ron Howard talks a lot about Jim Henson. Yes, I heard it, actually. It was good. And I want to watch that documentary about Jim Henson and the Muppets. Very, relevant to my interests. Make your way back to the big staircase area. I feel like it would be nice if there was the option of idiot mode, at least to just have an arrow point you in the right direction, like the Quake 2 remake did, but I know that purists also really weren't crazy about that, but, you know, I like stuff like that. Just a nice yellow paint. It, like, just actually manifests yellow paint in the world. Go back to the big staircase room. I don't know what that means exactly, is the problem. This seems like a big staircase, no? Maybe I didn't fully explore here. It needs a I'm a streamer with chat mode. I mean, you're not wrong. The wide open foyer looking room. Or is it foyer? Fucking hell, chat. How did I just open? I was hoping it would be access to this, but I fucking... Guess not. Oh, this is just access to this. Vinny, opinion on gas station food. That's, I don't know, in my mind, gas station food is just like 7-Eleven, like rotating, like, meat log. But there's a gas station on Staten Island that I used to go to, because it was, near where I worked, that had a full deli and would make actually bomb-ass sandwiches. Oh, man. But I would avoid, on a side note, I would generally avoid gas station food if I could. Unless it's like a Buc-ee's or something. Or like a Wawa. Maybe Sheetz. I've never been to a Sheetz, but I would try it. I just know that... some people like it more than Wawa.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free.
Well, there it goes. 21 secrets and 4 upgrades. Call McGill. Oh my god. Saul. Chat, I have a question. When do you get to upgrade your weaponry? Later in this level. Okay. I'll play a little bit more then. Why not? I'm kind of upset that I missed so much, but also that was already 1 hour in a level, so I don't know how much. I would have liked to have just looked around over and over and over again. Just think, Dr. McGill used to do his work right in here before he changed his name to Saul. Saul Reitman. A chat member was very adamant I turn on a graphical setting. Which one was it? It was, particle intensity or what? It's already muzzle, maximum ridiculous mode for what? Particle? Give it a shot. Spin. Stop sneezing. Tell you what, I just enjoy pulping. I don't enjoy pulp in my orange juice. My milk, always like a good pulp in my milk, but definitely not in my orange juice. That's good pulp. Hog pulp. Oh. Come with me if you want to live. I should watch Terminator 2 sometime. It's been many years. You saw 35mm of it? I know that James Cameron has gotten some stick for his 4K upscales of like True Lies and some shit. Because it's just like smoothing and it like fucking like Nerrell just did a video about it actually, which is weird. Not Nerrell, Nerrell, and some of the stuff that he showed just looked like ass. The Terminator one looked a lot better, though. So when it comes to upscaling, I think the good example of that is like, so the Beatles Get Back, they took this really rancid footage and they put it through an upscaler, and for Get Back, it made everyone look just kind of like slightly fake and uncanny, and it got rid of all the film grain, which James Cameron also was trying to get rid of all his film grain. Which is like a weird choice, because film grain is actually, I think, good. But, when they did the remaster of Let It Be, which was the original film that footage ended up as, which is not that great of a movie, by the way, but there's a couple things in it that I like. I rewatched it. I watched it recently. I had only ever seen scenes of it, not the whole thing. But long story short, the upscaling was like twice as good. There's film grain. It's not overly smooth. You can actually see details. And it's like way less shitty to look at. So yeah, anyway, long story short is the technology can be used in conjunction to create something that looks nice and also upscales the footage. But if you're just gonna, like, smear everybody's facial features together and turn them into vanilla, like milkshake, I don't know. I mean, I think we can probably end up doing a little bit better than that. Vaseline filter. But, I mean, also, using the machine learning, like, it took them, like, hours and hours of footage to get good at learning what these things were. So, I mean, also some of it is just time. And sometimes it's not even necessary. If you just clean up, say you have something shot on like 35mm and it's, you know, shot well, and there's attention put into it, and it was, like, preserved properly. If you just, like, clean that up, and you just blow it up, it'll end up I think, looking pretty good. Why don't they just zoom and enhance the footage like one of those crime shows? My favorite use case of that is still original Blade Runner. Enhance. And like, he zooms around in a photo like it's 3D. Like, somehow they took photos in 2019 in the Blade Runner universe. And the photos just are like 3D photos. It's actually kind of amazing. All right, chat. Now I know where to go finally. (23 to 46) enhance. Wait, hold that. 47 to 36 enhance. All right, Harrison, if you could just sound a little bit more bored, that would be wonderful. 24 to 36 enhance. No, Harrison, I need you to sound a little bit more bored, even. Well, that won't be hard. Goldfish, sushi. It's funny because, again, he actually, I think, delivers like a career performance in Blade Runner in a lot of the scenes. I think it's like one of his best. But then when you have the when you have him doing the voiceover, which he clearly did not want to do and he hated, that is when you get all the jokes, the easy jokes about how like shitty and bored he is. But that was also like he was doing like a self-sabotage. He thought if he delivered it, that's the rumor, that's the urban legend, if he delivered it so shittily, he thought they just wouldn't use it. Oh god, I don't know what to do here. Alright, you know what? Let me just try getting over there first. Isn't it generally considered bad form for an actor to phone it in like that? Oh yeah, absolutely, yep. Unless you're Marlon Brando. Well, Brando didn't want to read any memorized lines because he was like, it's not natural to memorize lines. But also, I tend to have another theory about the voiceover in Blade Runner, which is exactly what they wanted. And he delivered that voiceover in a very, like, kind of drony, monotone way, because that's the character he was playing. Like a detective who just doesn't give a shit. That said, I hate the voiceover. I think it does nothing for that movie and adds so little. It's like, yeah, we can see what's happening on the screen, We know. Oh, this is what I had to do. Okay. The only thing the movie needed really was that intro text to explain what a replicant was. And to just give you a little bit of background. And it does that. And that's it. That said, the movie is not perfect, and it has its issues, and I've shown it to people who are like, I don't get it. I'm like, really? You don't get it? What's not to get? It's like a dude hunting a replicant, but then he's like, wait, maybe they're more human than we thought they were. I don't know. So maybe the voiceover was necessary. I don't know. Someone said, I prefer my movies uncircumcised. Theatrical versus director's cut. Yeah, for me, it's always gonna be the final cut. Which you've heard me talk about on stream 1,000 times, but it's true. It's a really, really good cut of the film. And it uses... You know what's crazy about that final cut? If you watch the behind the scenes of how they did it, there's a lot of changes. There's like a lot of fixes and changes and like additions. They even used Harrison Ford's son to do some scenes. And then used like CG to put, like, Harrison Ford's mouth over him. Because, there was a couple scenes where the dialogue didn't match up. Like, I think it was only one, actually, but... So they actually had Harrison Ford's son get in there, and do some work, and then they filmed scenes with the actor who played Zora, Joanna Cassidy, because she was wearing, like, this outrageous wig and outfit. Mr. Woods, do you? And it looked like they just threw it on and it looked so silly. And it ended up being very obvious, so what they did was they just... 20 years later, they got the actor, 25 years later, and she looked great, and then they did some CG, and you don't even notice it in the final cut. And that's the kind of difference between, like, revisionists... Like, I hate to say it, but Star Wars Special Editions really going in there and adding, like, a monster that steps in poop. Like a CG poop monster. And, like, 3D uvula in the back of an alien's throat. Versus just, like, fixing some inconsistencies. Again, I do like some of the Special Edition stuff, especially Empire Strikes Back. There's some good additions in there. But with Final Cut, I can't think of a single thing that isn't an improvement. And most of it you would never even notice. Why do I keep trying to shoot them? You remember the sexy frog singer lady? Every day I mourn her loss. And the song, too, the original song. Was it Jedi Rock? Sice Noodles survived. Oh. Oh, then they just added, it was a different song, right? And then they added that dude with the uvula who's like, ah! Well, I just liked her original song. I just thought it was neat. And I also liked the original ending with the Ewok song. It was a nice little song that they had in the Ewoks at the end of Return of the Jedi. And then at the very end, John Williams, like, brings the orchestral arrangement in, like, just before the credits hit. And it's so uplifting and nice. And it's Yub Nub, chat. It's Yub Nub. It's beautiful. I love Yub Nub. And they got rid of Yub Nub. Yob Nob. I complained about this before and I had a chat member get upset with me. I remember, actually. I don't remember a lot, but I remember this chat member. I was, kind of complaining about "Bring my shuttle" being overdubbed with "Prepare the commander to get my shuttle." I don't know why he's Bane. I just think it's more in character for Vader to be very curt like that. In Empire Strikes Back, he's pissed because he lost Luke, and you can tell he's just boiling with anger, and he's just like, "Bring my shuttle." But then they overdubbed that with something else, and it just wasn't as good. It doesn't ruin the movie for me. I'm not saying, like, oh god, I can't watch Star Wars ever again. I mean, Disney did that, but... just waiting for Andor Season 2. I'll be happy with that. And, chat, to think, I was gonna go on that Disney Star Wars cruiser. Hang on, what did the Disney influencers say? Galaxy's Edge Hyperion Star Shuttle Hotel TM. What do you think of this new Acolyte show that's coming up? I've been disappointed with a lot of Disney Star Wars, so I have zero expectations, zero hopes, other than I'll wait until it's fully done before I consider it. That's it. Yo, they got a whip! Yo, it's a whip saber! Whip saber! Oh my god, son! Yo, they brought back Clax Blue Block Glue? Oh man, I love Clax Blue Block Glue. He's my favorite. And then they did like an orchestral arrangement of Whip It by Devo. I know. Listen, man, I like Mandalorian well and fine. I liked Season 1 the best. I loved Andor, and I've had people say that that's boring bullshit. Fair enough, whatever you like. Those are the ones I like. Stopped watching Ahsoka. Obi-Wan is just... no. Boba Fett, no. You know, so I just said to myself, I'll go ahead and wait until the shows are fully done and out, and then I'll make a choice on whether or not I want to spend time watching it. There's so much good stuff to watch on TV. And I'm not exactly... you know, I'm not like... still in a dream. Also, tunnel snakes rule. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. You got The Bear Season 3 coming out. You've got another Severance season. I've got House of the Dragon Season 2 I'm hoping will be good and maintain that level of quality. So I'm in really... like, I'm not in, like, a media drought. Hey, speaking of Blade Runner... oh yeah, there's another season of The Boys. Most things are better if you don't immediately get your opinion online. Okay, so I've been seeing that more lately about, like, I can enjoy this thing if I don't get my opinion online. I think, great. That's awesome if that's something that, you know, you can consistently do and avoid online criticism. However, I would also argue there is so much shit to watch. And inevitably, someone is going to tell you that even the worst show ever made is their favorite show and that you need to watch it. So, it's helpful to collect opinions before you spend potentially 10 hours of your life watching something that you're going to end up not being into. You know, time is short, life is not long. Well, sometimes it is. It can be. But I think it's, you know, it's okay to do both, and then also you can get your opinions online and still form your own opinion. I know that's crazy. Like, especially if someone's very, very persuasive in an online video essay. I know that sucks to watch something like that. I do it too. Listen, Plinkett has ruined a number of things for me. But the older I get, the more I come around to things that maybe Plinkett didn't like so much. And I've disagreed with Red Letter Media on a lot of things as well. And I have video games that I like that people don't typically end up... I mean, if opinion was, you know, what I ended up going by, I wouldn't be so goddamn into Zelda 2. Most people think that game is too hard or it just sucks shit. And I'm like, really? That game? That game's awesome. So, I mean, you can still collect opinions and then form your own, because that's, I think that's just good. That's just a good thing to do. But there are way too many pieces of media to keep up with. That's my problem. Someone said if I was scared of wasting time, I would have just not bothered to begin with. Yeah, no, you're right, but again, it's just more of an abundance of things. It's just like, there's just too many. Like, and there's still a million shows that I was recommended that I really want to see, but they might be slightly outside of my wheelhouse. Like, I'll give you an example, The Bear, I would have never thought, like, I'm gonna watch a show about cooking. Like, I like food. Food's fine. But then I ended up watching it, and I love it. It's great. It's a great show. So I'm glad I collected some opinions about, about that one. But I also, at the same time, I know there's like 30 other shows in the past 10 years that I've missed that people... Vinny, watch Succession, do this. And like... Yeah, so... That's, anyway, I think there's a point I'm trying to make, is form your own opinion, for sure. But also, when you have a million brain-dead shows that you could be watching, it's nice to sometimes say, oh, okay, that show looks absolutely fucking brain-dead. Am I gonna watch that for 10 hours? And then figure out how to make your judgment call from there. I also, you know, for me, the older I get, the more I want to stay busy. Stay busy with my own shit and, like, my music and what I do, like, say, film a video of me eating snacks from Brazil. I also have to be aware of how much time I spend just doing, stuff that might kill productivity. But I divvy it up. I have like a pretty decent routine. I watch a couple shows, couple movies here and there. I spend a lot of time, gotta be honest, probably too much time watching YouTube crap about topics that I'm interested in. Which I know some of you just grew up and that was the case, but when I grew up, I'd have to like flip through channels forever to watch anything for like on some topic I enjoyed. So it's nice that that's something I can just do. But while I do that, I try to play some guitar or whatever and, you know, or maybe like clean around the place. I don't know. I don't think I'm making any more points. I think I'm just like rambling, which is what you're here for sometimes, right? Also, I will stop playing this in about 10 minutes, and then I'll move on to Paper Mario. But this game is very, very good. I should point out I'm enjoying it a lot. Even your own opinion can change pretty quickly. Just gotta watch a thing, hope it's good. Here's another thing that's interesting. Your opinion can change on a thing that you've already formed an opinion on, depending on your own growth as a person. I mentioned Alien 3 earlier. That's a movie that I feel gets better on rewatches. It's not like a modern classic, but I found myself enjoying it a little bit more the older I get. And sometimes your relation to, like, the material changes, too. Like, you might watch something as an adult and have a different perspective because you have lived different experiences. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Chat. Dennis the Menace, the movie, starring Walter Matthau. Hear me out. When I was a kid, I related to Dennis the Menace. Now, I relate slightly more to Mr. Wilson, aka Walter Matthau. And I'm assuming in a couple years, I'll relate more to Christopher Lloyd's character. God, I hope not. SpongeBob and Squidward. That's right. That's him. That's the classic. You found your first save room. You can customize your weapons. This is what I was waiting for. Resident Evil much? Damage plus 40, but fire rate down. Magazine plus 6, fire rate. Damage plus 5. So I don't have a single fucking chip here. I can buy that, yeah. Behavior, traditional. Secondary fire, zoom. Man, there's a lot of upgrades. It's just, why are these weapon upgrade chips so hard to find? Damn. Safe room and water treatment plant has one. This music is fucking phenomenal. Chat, if I was thorough with exploration, would I have found weapon upgrade modules by now? Chips indicate what level your upgrade machine is and isn't a temporary item. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So when you get level 1, you then have access to this, and then also this and that. Have I missed one? You would have. There's quite a few scattered around, but some in later levels require backtracking. Okay. music to dehydrate your melt beat, too. Alright, well, I missed some stuff, unfortunately, for me. But this game is cool. Great music. Great game feel. Exploration is good, even if a little confusing. I don't have that yellow paint that I need so badly. But overall, this game is very, very good. And it lives up to my expectations. And there's a whole other chapter that is not out yet. So at some point, I would imagine they're going to have a whole, like, second half of the game. But for now, apparently it's like 10 hours of content, so it's not like any small amount of things. But yeah, really cool game. Thank you for watching it. I might resume that in pre-records. So if you want to watch more of Selaco, check out my Full Sauce channel on YouTube. But hey, we'll take a quick break. And why is Windows like frozen? I think I have to, oh God. Okay, it's better now. That was weird. So I'll be back with Paper Mario, but first we'll take a momentarily short break. And yeah. Let me see what song I want to play. I didn't queue one up today, chat. This happens once in a while. Have a good wall stare. Put on a waltz. Don't know off the top of my head let's see. Elliott Smith. There's a waltz from Elliott Smith. I like that one. Hang on. There's which song was I listening to that I really